So here's one thing I noticed about the market. So like, I gotta use an example. You have 3 digits, right? And we're talking futures market here, so we're using points. We're gonna say we got 6, 7, 8. Atlanta, shout out. So if I have 6, 7, 8, and I'm betting to go one direction or the other, let's just say I'm betting on it to go up, and I get in at 7, and I'm knowing that this stock makes a decision within the 3-point range or trades within the 3-point range, and I get in at 7, I'm already in the middle of that 3-point range. So now what generally happens more times than not, I'm talking like 80 to 20, 90 to 10, is that because your dumbass already got in the position at a bad level, you should already know that you're not smart enough to get in at the right level and for the move to go the way you want it to. Even though in the grand scheme of things, your move might go the way you thought it would. But in that very moment, you were wrong by getting in the middle of the thing. So yeah, it'll go up 1, but that's too small now because of the way you're thinking. You already got in at the middle. So that pop up to see that little bit of green, most people won't take. I know I don't take it a lot, but I'm starting to because I realize how dumb I am. And so it'll go up 1. We see a little green. We're thinking, oh, it's working in our favor. It chose to go our way, but you forgot. You're too dumb and you're stupid because you got in at a different level. So now, because of that, it holds, it comes back, break even. Now it goes down 1. Now you're freaking out. So like, hey, you got no composure which way it goes, which is probably why you brought in at the middle in the first place. But it goes down, and now it goes down 2. Now it broke that range of 3. Which way do you think it's gonna go? Against you. So now your trades, most of your trades go against you because of your entries. Your entries aren't defined enough. I'm only saying this because I know this about myself. So if it's happening to you, if you're a person who goes through what I just described, it's because your entries aren't defined enough or you're not patient enough to watch the move happen. If you know that a move is gonna happen one way or the other, right? Why not? And you know it's gonna be like a wide range move. Let's say it's gonna be for gold, because that's what I trade. For gold, it's gonna be a 10-point move. Let's just say 20 because that's what I've been seeing lately. We're gonna say gold usually trade at a range of 20 points. If I know I wanna just cop 3 or 4 points out of that 20 points, why am I trying to catch the beginning of that entry? When you know a lot of liquidity sweeps happen, fake outs, all types of things happen at the beginning and at the end of each time frame. So why are you trying to bet against that unless you can handle those losses for gold? Each point being what, $10? No, $100. You feel me? So if you can handle that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-point loss, you know, 10, 11, 12, 13-point loss if your account's not blown by then, you know, then have at it. Hold your horrible positioning. But if not, why not just wait the first 5 minutes of that new hour, or you're in the middle of the beginning of the time of where you're wanting to enter? Why not wait a little bit and see what happens? Make believe like you pressed in and then see what the market does. You'll be surprised on what usually happens. And then you'll see just how dumb you are and just how much more practice you might need to do in order to be successful in the market. This is coming from an unsuccessful trader, an unprofitable trader, by the way. But I am passing my accounts more. It's just that I get to a certain point, about a third of the way to my threshold, and then I don't know, it's usually by the same day, me wanting to have right now, because I have nothing, Jew hobo-ness, even though I really don't fit the description, I go in and I have to play every day. I have to get every little move, every little swing. But I can't just, vanish everything together. I really can, but I'd rather do, little by little. Work on this thing, when the next thing comes to my face in a very prevalent where I can't shake it away way, I work on that, you know. But I know now, my entry's a little better. I'm starting to see reversal patterns a lot better. I'm starting to see just the things I need to be seeing in the chart. So count it all as joy. This is joy, right? Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, you suck as a trader if you fit the description of what I just described at the beginning of this video. If you're the one who hops in, it don't even matter. One day you might just take a blind trade because the spirit it feels inclined to, and you just hop in the middle of that thing. You looked at the chart and you're like, dang, I got in at the highs, which is in the middle of this pattern, and it goes against you. You have more work to do. It's time for you to like wind down and within. You feel me? It's time to like slow things down, take things slow. You don't have to size down. Bump all those people that say size down. Size down. Yeah, you size down when it's necessary. When you have like maybe $200 left before liquidation, then you size down. You feel me? Then you slow work your way back. But if you got 5 better, I'll give you 5 because that's scary. If you trade gold, you're gonna see 5. If you're the trader that I described, then you size down. But until then, you make that bread. If you're confident in what you know, in your charts, it's not even the indicators, it's the people. And most people are trading a certain way right now versus, and then you got to add on the big businesses and the high volume monetary traders that got all the capital. You go against all of that, and then you see what's forming on the charts, and then you put your indications based on what's forming. Then you can make your informed judgment based on what you put out there. That's when it starts to work. When you back test, that's when it starts to work. I back tested for about 3 hours today, and it started to work. I did go in on the trade a little early, middle of it, knowing that it's gonna go close this gap towards the downside on gold today, and it went against me. I said, oh no, it's at 8 points. I'm at an $800 loss. I'm not cutting, bump it. I'm gonna blow this account because I know I have credits to get a free account anyway. So guess what I did? So guess what I did? I let that shit go, and guess what it did? It blew. Used my credit, then I waited. It kept going up. It went up another 10 points. So it's like a 30-40 point play. And then finally I saw the reversal pattern. I said, oh, this is what happened all the other times. It was time for it to reverse. The first one faked me out. This one is not finna fake me out twice. I didn't get in at the top. I let it go down. Let it go down for about 10 minutes because we're working with 40 points. I only won about 7, 8 because I'm in my evaluation period. I can't go too high. So when it was time and confirmed, good strong confirmation that this thing was going to the downside, it did. I made my money, then I got out. It closed the gap, went back up. My initial overall play today was to go longs because I know it's gonna close the gap towards the upside. What happened? It closed the gap towards the upside. Now I was trading a little below it, but you just gotta be patient. But yeah, you have more work to do, just like I have more work to do if you're an unprofitable trader like me.